so hot today that me and Lawson literally could not bear it anymore, and I decided to go down to the lake that my dad's been talking about, that my dad keeps going to. So me and Lawson went swimming today, and he had such a great grand time. He's starting to learn to like the lake, like swimming, doing all that jazz. And we decided that we were gonna go take a trip afterwards. So that's what we've been doing. I did a little work in the yard this morning, but not much. It was just excruciating hot outside. And I was like, we gotta get out of here. We got to get out of here. We need to go get in the water, go have fun, go play. I am gonna insert a clip of me and Lawson swimming and having a little bit of fun. I think this is the road. And right now we're actually on a mini adventure. It might get a little bumpy. We're actually on a mini adventure, and I am gonna tell you a little bit of what's going on because I have seen so many comments about what is going on. Mike and Lissa preference, I'm on my way to Paris. I'm in Paris right now. I'm like 5 minutes away from their house. But Mike and Lissa posted a video with you guys last night stating that they are moving and they are selling their shed to houses, and that they are working on getting rid of a ton of things that they have had over the years that they have been doing. Oh, sweet boy. Hold on. I started talking loud, so now he's up. They were talking about how they were getting rid of quite a few things, and one of being is the 2 sheds that they have. A lot of people were commenting that that would be perfect for me or Danielle. A lot of people were saying if one of the big things was the shed and this and that. There were so many different comments. Y'all were commenting on my post last night. Hello. Big dog kennel. Does it fold down?
Yes, it folds down, but it needs to be on over.
Okay, love you, bye. Interrupted. So a lot of people have been commenting that, and I mean, even gonna lie to you guys, it has, obviously we're family. I knew about this whole situation before it hit the internet. So me and Mike actually have been talking about working out a deal about me taking over his back payments. I am who he was talking about last night on the video. About me taking over his back payments, me paying the moving fees, and me making the payments on to get the building paid off. And I seen a little bit of hurtful comments saying that Destiny can't even afford her own life and she's just gonna run and have her dad do it. Guys, I don't know how many times, hold on, water. Dairy Queen's got water for free and soda for $1. My dad does not pay my bills, guys. I pay my own bills. Yes, my dad helps me with, not helps me, but my dad made it possible for me to have a place to live, a camper. The camper is his. I'm staying in it. It's like a rental agreement, guys. My dad does not pay my bills. My dad is not at my jumping every beck and call like some of you guys think, and it's very hurtful, and I know haters are gonna be haters, but it's very hurtful that y'all think that I'm just out here bumming off my father, because that is not what's happening. I'm a grown woman, and then I do grown woman things over here. But me and Mike have been talking about me possibly getting this shed, me turning it into my home and the start of my home. Now, there is some work that needs to be done on the shed. I'm aware of that, and that's why I'm actually on my way over here now so that I can take a good look at it. I did see it when I came and picked up Adeline from their house when she spent time with Serenity, but I want to actually go room by room, see what needs to be done, see just just look at it. It's like if you were getting a rental. You want to see what you're getting yourself into. You want to see everything that's going on with the place, you know? So that's what I'm on my way to do right now. I think it's funny that a lot of people were commenting, oh, Mike's got this shed. Guys, I was on it. I was on it when I figured that out. So I do think that this would be an amazing opportunity for me to have the start of my dream home. They've put in so much work, so much effort into this home. And ideally, with the way that things are looking, I could, if I doubled up on payments, I could have this shed to home paid off in a year. Realistically and ideally, I could have it paid off within a year. If I was to take over the payments, there is about 25 payments left after I get it caught back up. There is 25 payments left on it. And guys, if you dwindle down that number, don't look at it as how much money is the mass. Look at it by, okay, I got 24 payments left. I got 23 payments left, 22. You see it as a victory every month you pay on it. That's kind of the mindset that I'm going into this. If he was to sell this shed right out and everything, I know that he wouldn't make nothing because of how much is left owed on it, but this shed has had a lot of work done, and it's easily could be sold for $20,000-$30,000, you know? So this is a really, really good opportunity, and I'm really excited to talk numbers over, to talk to see if it's something that I can realistically afford, because I know, guys, y'all don't think I have bills. That seems to be a thing with everybody. Everyone thinks I just don't have bills and I'm living scotch-free, and I am here to inform, this car's backing up, I'm here to inform you that is not true. I have tons of bills. I have tons of responsibilities, tons of priorities, things that need to be done. So I need to make sure that this is going to be a financially good decision for me, and I'm not rushing into something without looking at the bigger picture of everything. So we are basically pulling up now. I think I passed it. It's to be something that I can ultimately afford at the end of the day, especially if I'm thinking about doubling up on payments, so that I can get it paid off, so that I can put more money next year towards the build. My GPS is rerouting. I think I usually come from this side, and that's why it looks a little bit different for me. But he already has an offer on it. I think he said that last night, and those people are looking at it today too. So I basically have until tonight to give him a decision. And I've been thinking really long and hard on it, and I want to go look at it. I kind of want to get out of the camper. I do. That was their main goal, is getting out of the camper by winter. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, last winter being in the camper was not bad. It really wasn't. I had the resources. I did pass it. It's right here. I had, oh, and I almost just, these people are rough drivers around these parts. It truly really was not a rough experience in the camper during winter, but my kids are older, and I know that they lived in it for as long as they did with multiple kids and everything, but my kids are older. Adeline, Brinley, they both need their own spaces, and Lawson just needs room. He needs room to go around, play, and everything. Their property is so beautiful out here, though. I really do like it. But I want to take pictures. My grandmother also wants to see pictures of it, and I am a visual person. I want to be able to look and see what's going on. So we're here, and we're gonna take a good look at it, figure out what's going on, and I will get back with y'all when I am done about my thoughts and opinions. So we'll be back. Okay, hi friends, we're back. So I spent some time over there hanging out and talking with them. I love Mike and Lissa, love them to death. So we sat there, hung out for a little bit. I asked a bunch of questions about the house. Mike was also taking calls during this time about showing other people and doing what he needed to do. I do not have a decision yet, to be honest with y'all, but I love it. I really looked around. I took in the details. There's so much opportunity that could be there, and I was kind of envisioning, I'm keeping my eyes on the road, I was kind of envisioning what I could do for certain areas. So I'm going to kind of go through it with you guys and y'all tell me what y'all think. So if y'all know, if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, or if you don't know who I associate with everything, it's called Drifting Dreamers 5. You can go over there, check out their videos. You'll be able to see the shed to home that everybody is raving and talking about right now and trying to figure stuff out. So where Mike and Lissa's bedroom is, I understand that Serenity's room was cut out to be technically a bathroom. They were just using it as Serenity's room at the time. Here's what I'm thinking. If I was to get the place, I could use where the master bedroom also has a master bathroom in it, not a huge one, but a small one. And then I could cut a door out into the living room. Lawson's trying to get comfortable back there with his little blankie. Oh, nope, we're not crying. So basically, I can't look at him in the rearview mirror or he'll start crying. So basically I can cut out a door in the living room area and make it where it's like a Jack and Jill bathroom kind of ordeal. If you don't know what a Jack and Jill bathroom is, look it up. It's basically where it connects two rooms together so both parties can go to the bathroom. I seen a Jack and Jill bathroom when I was about 12 when me, my dad, and my stepmom and Levi and all were looking at rooms, and I thought that was a pretty cool concept. So that is a concept that I think would be nice for that, instead of turning Serenity's room into a huge bathroom. So Serenity's room, the way I was looking at it is I could actually make it where, let me backtrack and get it all over the place. So we would be able to do that in the master bedroom. That is one thing. Where y'all saw where it's basically like a utility room where they have the hot water heater, the electric box, that could be kind of like a walk-in pantry ordeal. Instead of having shelves on the ground, I would have shelves up top so that you can walk through and get through. I thought that would be a really good idea for that. Serenity's room could be the kids' room. I could put Lawson and Brinley in there, or even the fact that I could build an extra room off. That's another idea, but Lawson will be in my room for a while regardless of whatever I do. That room could be Brinley's room. Or another idea of what we could do is I could turn the master bedroom into, I could split it in half and make it Lawson and Brinley's room, put a new framing wall up, make it where it's separated, and then I could build a bathroom where that sink area is, and then turn the kitchen and the dining room into something, or the living room. But I would put my room as Serenity's room because, guys, I do not play on the floor. I do not need that space. The kids, I grew up with a master bedroom, and even when I was older, I still had the biggest room in the house. Like, that's just always how it's been with me growing up. So I think that my kids should have the bigger room. I think that would be a really good idea. And eventually, if I was to build on, they have those two cutouts by the wall split unit. They have those two cutouts. So what I could do is I could add another shed eventually behind and make it where it's a bigger layout. And then what they have is their living room and kitchen could be the living room, the kitchen, or not the living room and kitchen, the kitchen and the dining room area, like make a massive kitchen. And then whatever I do up front, like in the back area, that could actually be the living room, and I could make an extra bedroom back there. I could make an extra bedroom back there and another bathroom, so it could be a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house with an extra bathroom, you know. And I do want a room that is for the kids' homeschooling, an area for the kids' homeschooling. So there's so many different options that I could do that I feel like would be pretty great if I was to get the place. They already have a lot of cutouts for the windows. It's not cut out on the outside, but it is cut out on the inside. And I even thought then, well, I could just use that, and that gave me the idea to add and expand on those types, because my dad is talking about putting lean tubes on the side, that I could do that. And instead of putting lean tubes on the side and expanding sideways, I'm thinking of expanding outwards ways, because even then that wouldn't be that By the front, I know I'm talking so fast and all over the place. Please bear with me. It's a lot of information. I could make it where you walk into the front where their kitchen and living room area is. That could honestly be the living room area part. And then I could build off and do my kitchen with the second building that would go behind eventually. There's so many opportunities. They've done such a fantastic job building what they have, getting it together, framing it, drywalling what they have, cutting out the windows. The space for the windows are great layouts. She did say that one of the things would have been like a sliding glass door, and I actually like that idea, and the sliding glass door in the master bedroom, if the kids weren't to get that, you know, no sliding glass doors for kids. But if I was to go in the master bedroom, sliding glass door would be amazing. I could put a porch out there. But I was also thinking a wraparound porch would be amazing. And y'all know we got that sawmill over at Come On Mountain. And granted, I don't know what's going to happen in the future if I was to get this place, but I could mill my own wood for my porch, save me a pretty penny, you know. It's possible. There's just so many opportunities. If I was to get the place, I would want to paint it white. And the windows that do come, I would want the house to be white, and where the windows would cut out, I would love to have like a dark wood frame around it. Really pretty. There's actually a house on my way to my house that is kind of like my little inspo. It looks like something straight out of a Pinterest magazine, but it's a small house. It's white. It has the pretty wood shutters. It's a beautiful house, and that's kind of where my inspo is, and that's kind of what I picture for this tiny house if I was to get it. I appreciate all of y'all thinking about me, commenting that is something that you want to do, and I went to go look at it, went to you know, talk numbers, do all of that. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I can't remember if I said this previously in the beginning of the video. I knew about this before you guys knew about it, obviously, that this was going to be an arrangement, and we have been talking about this for me. I just, again, didn't want to put myself in a bind. I wanted to make sure that this is what was going to be right for me and my family. So this is something that has been in the works about me looking at it and coming and deciding. But guys, I have until tonight to make a decision. I have until tonight. He has so many offers, and it depends. Somebody might outbid me. You never know. So there's so many. There is quite a few people that are putting in their offers and saying what they feel is best and what should be done. So I'm kind of in there where with other people, I'm in the middle of like what you would call like a bidding war, I guess. I know a lot of people think that I just know that this would be such a great opportunity for me and my kids, and the more and more I think about it, the more and more I'm leaning towards it. So I don't think I'm gonna tell y'all my decision. Whether or not I get it, or if I don't, I will not say. Y'all would know in a couple months if I end up getting it or whenever their deadline is. But just know that I'm really excited that a lot of y'all thought about me. I'm very happy that y'all even commented my name to say, hey, give her an opportunity. Even though I was already looking into stuff, y'all are very sweet for putting my name out there and caring enough to ask questions for me. So I guess y'all are just gonna have to stay tuned to see what I decide, because either I want to get this and I end up able to get it, or I might have another option, because I have been also looking at mobile homes to put on the property while I build my dream house. So there's so many different factors with everything, and I said that big news was coming soon anyways, and the big news is that I do plan on getting some structure at some point out there. I plan on getting out of the camper. So it's God's will, and soon I will figure out the numbers. I'll figure out what's reasonable for me and what I feel is best for me and my kids. So y'all keep praying for me, and we'll figure it out together. But until next time, bye friends.